Note to self, don't leave the plastic rolls untied on the wrapper. We left them on there at the end of last season, thought they'd be all right, and looks like through all this wind, they've unwrapped a little bit. Eric's heading down on the tractor. We are getting ready for hay season, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and hook the cutter up. We got a bunch of rain the past couple days, so we're letting it dry out a little bit, but we got about close to a week of dry weather in the forecast, so we may start laying some hay down this weekend. Thank y'all everybody that watched our video where Eric and I sat down and talked about getting into the poultry business, and for all the people that reached out, commented. We're gonna keep doing some of those videos. We'll do another sit down video soon. I want to go into the tournament pay system and kind of break down how exactly we are paid, the plus minus system and all that, which there are some farms that are paid per square foot. I don't know much about that, but we'll cover all that stuff in another video. And then I want to just talk about the financial side of it too, like what you can possibly make on a flock, what your bills look like, that sort of thing. But it's all on the to-do list. We were actually working on the internet video this week, but the wind has been so bad that we aren't able to really film on the side of the house outside where we're putting it, and we want to be able to do a good video and with some good audio, that way y'all can see this whole project and kind of go through it with us. So we put that one on hold. Maybe we can work on it this weekend or sometime next week. Obviously we're gonna probably have some hay videos coming up, so we're entering the busy time of the year. We've got chickens right now that mine should be selling early in the week. Eric's later in the week. It's been another high maintenance flock, but we're getting there. We always get the cutters tucked back in the barn when we're done with them, so then a little bit of a process to get them back out. This is what we use here to hook it up to the tractor. So this slides over our drawbar. There's a pin up here, and then you tighten it down here, and then it just sits down on that.
Don't let me forget, and I have this documented in case you do let me forget. This pin is not in that other one I hooked up. It wasn't still on the conditioner for some reason. Like this, the big pin's in, but the little safety pin is not in.
So the pin's just gone.
Yeah, I didn't see it over there. I don't know if it fell off on the ground somewhere. Let's see. Watch your toes. Cut off, just drained over the winter.
This looks like the old days when we used to TP houses.
Nobody's ever said TP a house.
What do you say?
Roll a yard.
With TP.
That sounds like something city kids said. We're gonna TP a house. No. If I would have been the one to say TP a house and you used to say roll a yard, it'd be bad.
Y'all say TP? I mean, we used to say roll a yard, but
Most of these people were probably better than TPing people's houses.
we weren't.
Do you remember when we fired this thing up for the first time last year?
I do. It was a long day.
I hope it goes smoother this year. I think it will. I got confidence.
Yeah. Took us a few times to get the kinks worked out of it, but how many bales of hay you think we rolled last year? 1,000?
You want to guess before we do this?
Let's see. I'm gonna say.
Don't do too much, man.
I'm gonna say 822.
That's probably pretty close. I'll just 823. No.
Woo! Or it's 9.89.
So I won, so I get lunch. Price is Right rules.
Yeah, it's 3 p.m. so you can get lunch.
That gas station chicken fingers put you in the hospital right
Yeah.
now. Is it okay that I smell something smoking? Is that fine?
Yeah, it's me. You remember how to run this bad boy?
No.
I always run into the issue. By the end of hay season, you got it down good. You know how to work all the equipment, and then it sits all winter and you don't use it. And then when you're starting it back up, it's like, how do you crank it again?
Kind of like, what does this machine do?
Yeah. Is this what bails it?
I believe those are brand new too, Ben.
Nice.
If I'm not mistaken,
You are.
we went through these cutters and greased and new blades and everything before we put them up.
I know one of them. I think one of them we changed like late in the year.
Those on that
And
other one are actually brand new.
Yeah, these we may have cut with one time, but it was like a small cut either way. The 7220 is back from the Deere Doctor. Better.
Probably say to be continued on the Deere Doctor.
With some of these newer tractors and some of the technology, and there are few people that can work on them and know what they're doing, and it's hard to get in with them.
The one mechanic that we have is really good at what he does, but he has so much to do, he can't devote much time to it. So if I just had his handy dandy laptop with me most of the time and most of his brain, then we could fix it. This tractor has an electronic gremlin deep inside. We have replaced the instrument cluster computer, and now we're possibly going to an ECU, possibly a TCU. It just
College?
Yeah, kind of, basically. We'll pretty much, in a nutshell, we're going to part swap a lot on this tractor this year.
The TBC,
Yeah,
to be continued,
or a TBD.
to be determined. Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough. So we put a switch in. By we, I mean Eric's dad did it last year, because the counter, like some of the electronics were staying on the wrapper, and it was killing our battery. Even with that, our battery's dead right now, so we're gonna go ahead and put it on charge. So as the years go by, we try to foresee problems that we may have and get ahead of them. That way when it's go time and you're ready to cut hay, or you're ready to fluff or rake or whatever it is, you're not having to fix these issues. Hopefully all the kinks are worked out and you can just get after it. We feel like we're somewhat prepared for hay season now. We got the battery charging for the wrapper, cutter's hooked up, the fluffers are ready. We just need the ground to get just a little bit drier. So our plan right now is to possibly lay down some hay tomorrow, which is Saturday. It's supposed to get close to 80 this weekend. Be some good weather. Got to kind of work it in with a catch out about Tuesday for me and probably Friday for Eric. So we'll see how it goes, but hopefully we got plenty of help and we can get it cut and fluffed and raked and hauled and wrapped and all that kind of stuff. But looking forward to getting back in the hayfield. Hopefully going to get my boys in the hayfield a little bit this year. They're getting a little bit older, so they can come right along with us some. But I'm sure we'll have several videos of the hayfield coming up. Gonna get the farm Wi-Fi going soon as well. So I have an app on my phone, and it will give me a daily Bible verse. Today's is 1 Corinthians chapter 10, verse 31. Whether therefore you eat or drink or whatever you do, do all to the glory of God. Thank you for watching our video. See y'all next time.